Hey, I'm here tonight from the North Pole getting ready to read one of my most favorite stories. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Let's go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nick would soon be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, to open the shutters and threw back the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sled and 8 tiny reindeer, with the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his course they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dancer, now Dasher, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Cupid, on Comet, on Donner, on Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. It dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with the obstacles mount to the sky. So up on the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleighs full of sleds, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little roof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nick came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his toes, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening a pack. His eyes now they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose was like a cherry. His dry little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was just as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He had clumbled and pummeled a right old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sled, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. But I heard him explain as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and all a good night. Merry Christmas.